By Samuel Adams. From Boston with love. Savor the flavor responsibly. Part of Happy Hour.
Justin Fields and Ohio State Buckeyes head into State College to play Penn State Nittany Lions. That is a number 3 versus number 18 Big Ten big matchup, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on ABC. While all indications are that Big Ten matchup will be happening, there is one that will not. Wisconsin, Nebraska has been canceled due to COVID-19 complications. Jalen, I know you've got your eye on all the Big Ten football games. What do you think about this development?
I like that they're trying to create an honor system and stick to it. If it's the backup linebacker or if it's the starting quarterback, the rule is the same. Unlike the Dodgers and how they handled their post-game celebration by winning the World Series, you're dealing with students that are athletes and you're trying to protect them at all costs.
I think this is extremely important to be as cautious as possible with COVID-19. While many people are asymptomatic, there are definitely people, especially young people, and those at risk that can have serious health implications that could last a lifetime. I wish everyone the best of health, and I'll be happy that Michigan's going to play because I'm rooting for the Wolverines. And, Jalen, we have some football this evening. It is the Falcons against the Panthers. And, Jalen, there's something really interesting happening here. The Falcons are saying, we're not going to try to trade for Julio Jones. We would never trade Julio Jones. We would never trade Matt Ryan. However, seems like there are some teams that would give up some draft picks and some assets and some things that would help the Falcons rebuild if they put Julio Jones on the trading block. Do you think they should trade Julio Jones?
Absolutely not. You don't trade Julio Jones, Jacoby. But however, you do reevaluate Matt Ryan. That's who's under evaluation right now. You keep Ridley, you keep Jones. The receivers aren't their issue. And I'm pretty sure that ownership understands that. But either way, the new GM and the new coach are going to ultimately decide the future of the team.
Jalen, I still am flabbergasted that this Falcons team handed your Lions a victory by scoring a touchdown accidentally. This Falcons team is finding new and exciting ways to lose football games, unlike any other team I've seen in the history of the NFL.
That used to be us. But you know what? That used to be us.
I'm happy that you guys were the benefactors of Todd Gurley accidentally scoring a touchdown. And we now have new footage where Matt Ryan explicitly looks at Gurley right in the face and says, don't score, get the first down and go down in the huddle. And Gurley just can't help himself. He goes down. I want to thank Benny the Butcher for coming by. Make sure you listen to the podcast where we have exclusive content with Benny the Butcher. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Black Soprano family, BS.
Coming to you live from Pier 17 in the South Street Seaport and brought to you by Chase. Welcome back to Jalen and Jacoby. Jalen, what does our next guest have?
Bars!
We are now joined. Buffalo's own, Griselda's own, Benny the Butcher joins us on Jalen and Jacoby. Thank you so much for taking the time. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. What's up, fellas?
Now, we will get to your new album, Burden of Proof, but first we want to start with what's happening in Buffalo right now with the Buffalo Bills. What is the vibe in the city? How does it feel to have the Bills playing well?
You know, everybody love it, man. Everybody feel like Josh Allen is a stud. We trust in Sean McDermott, his offense. And the morale in the city is high thanks to the Bills, man. As fans, we still supporting. Even though there's no fans in the stadium, we outside the stadium, we traveling with the team still. Man, the morale is high, man. They doing a lot for the city. Go Bills.
Shout to Conway the Machine, West Side Gun. You guys always put on for Buffalo. You always shout out the Bills. And you always talk about, even in your music, being a true fan is somebody that's willing to go sit out and support your team in the cold. So now that you guys have Stephon Diggs, you think Josh Allen's going to be that guy to take you one day to the Super Bowl like Jim Kelly did and possibly win it?
Man, I think so. You know what I'm saying? The AFC East is looking thin right now. And, you know, the more Josh and Stephon get to play together, the more synergy they're going to get. So, man, we believe it. Everything is looking up for us. We believe anything can happen.
Absolutely. Now, a lot of people don't draw the connection between Khalil Mack and Buffalo. What is the connection between Khalil Mack and Buffalo?
Oh, man, he did a lot for us at UB. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to those games and watch Khalil Mack. Watch him do his thing at UB, man. He's been a man-child. He's been terrorizing things in Western New York, man. We just happy for him and the success that he having in the NFL, man. He's a stud, too.
I hit up my Buffalo contacts, and they told me that the woman on the WWCD album cover is a known face around Buffalo that hangs out on the same corner all the time. Why did you decide to put her on the album?
Man, it's almost like an inside thing for people from Buffalo. Claire, her name Claire, she's like a staple in the city. Everybody know her, no matter what part of town you from, what color you are. Everybody knows Claire. Everybody greet her. She greets everybody. So it was like a our thing, a thing of ours moment when the whole city seen her on the cover and the whole city seen her face plastered all over Times Square. It was like a Buffalo thing. Like, okay, like Buffalo, we really doing something. We got Claire up there in Times Square. So it was almost like an inside joke thing. But man, the people reacted to it crazy.
Well, it's great to see you, Shannon. You don't mind lifting up your chain a little bit for the audience to see, because I want to ask you an important question. Because you wanted to wear those jewels one day, and you was listening to some of your favorite groups of all time. So I must ask you, please let us know your 5 favorite rap groups of all time.
Let's go in no particular order. We got you gotta go to the Woo, you gotta go to W, and then you have to go to Mobb Deep, rest in peace, Prodigy. You have to go to the Locks. Those guys raised me too. I went on tour with those guys when I was still living in the projects, man. And then you have to go to Run DMC. My pops used to play these dudes so much. My pops used to have the speaker in his backseat of his car. You know what I'm saying? And we ride and we listen to Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? Then the last one, it kind of fluctuates, man. You got a lot of dudes, man. You got guys like Outkast. You got guys like I could have said like Gangstar. Right. Just so many groups. Throwbacks. Right. Just so many groups that affect me. I had to go back because there's just so many groups that affected me growing up and musically that, you know what I'm saying? I got to include them.
Burden of Proof is out right now. Bars! Can you let our audience know some of the people that are featured on there?
Burden of Proof out right now, all streaming platforms. I got Rick Ross on there. My partner, Freddie Gibbs on there. I got Queen Naija on there. I got Dom Kennedy on there, Westside Gun, Conway the Machine. Oh my goodness, Lil Wayne, Big Sean. So I got a lot of good features on there, man. It's a good project for y'all to check out.
Wow, what a list of features on Burden of Proof. Who is an artist that you were looking forward to working with that you haven't worked with yet?
Man, I get asked this question a lot, and I hate saying it, but Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my mentor lately. I want to get one in with him. I want to get one in with the big homie. I think that'd be legendary. I still got work to do, though.
Well, We Rock family, I anticipate that's going to happen. You got the #1 album. Congratulations. Jalen and Jacoby is your home turf. Feel free to come back and kick it with us anytime.
Anytime.
Oh, man, I appreciate y'all boys, man.
Of course. Benny the Butcher, Burden of Proof is out now. Stay tuned. You're watching Jalen and Jacoby.